Hey, I'm just gonna share some thoughts I'm having on the new YouTube with all the TikTok shorts and how now you have to actually select if you want to watch videos. You have the choice all shorts, something, or videos, and I am not a shorts type person. To me, it's TikTok. It's YouTube YouTube brand TikTok. I feel like if people want that, they should go there, not bring it in to YouTube. YouTube has already been changed so much from its original beginnings, way, way back in the day, before, oh gosh, so long ago, it was advertised as ordinary people can have their own TV station, and it was really advertised like you don't have to have cable, you don't have to pay for anything, there won't be any commercials on it, and you can upload anything you want, your own content, or if you want to open your a real news channel or something like that, it could be as professional or as layman as you wanted. I was so madly in love with that idea, and I have loved YouTube. I've been a loyal YouTuber since way back before it was Googleized, and I'm just heartbroken at it, more and more discouraged with this latest, uh, TikTok thing. Oh my gosh, I'm not a. I have gotten rid of all my social media except for YouTube. I mean, that says a lot. Um, but I mean, not only for loyalty, but also for quality that has been slowly been like dumbed down, and so I'm to the point now because of my neurodivergent brain wiring, autism. Like I don't like scrolling through these little shorts. One thing I really hated about the shorts versus the videos before they split it up, and you have to choose now, was that the shorts, every time you watch them and you're done and you try to go back, it boots you off to the beginning of this, like start searching all over again. It was just so awful. And now that they've split it up and you have to choose all or shorts or video, and I choose the videos, now the videos are doing it. As soon as you're done watching a video, it boots you off and you're back at the beginning of your search and you have to start all over again. I just can't take this. So I kind of went off and what it was I was looking some things up on the internet, and I said, let me just check videos. And all of these YouTube videos, very specifically for what I was looking for, it was like the internet cut through all that scrolling and literally pulled up exactly what I wanted to see on YouTube. And I was like, oh, this is so much better. So I played with that a few times, and it's nice. It's really nice because I have the best of both worlds. I can like just one click go look at Wikipedia, or one click go look at YouTube, all in the same app, and I'm like, this is way better because I'm really a nerd. I'm really a research person. I'll spend literally hours researching something to death. I lose train of thought, so I need to stay on a subject until I really dig it out and get every little pebble I'm looking for, everything, and I cross compare, and turn it inside out and look at it, upside down and look at it. And it's very difficult to spend quality time scrolling through TikToks or having to start your search all over again. YouTube is utterly dysfunctional for people like me, myself. I can't handle it anymore. And it's not only that, but I've noticed that it's this TikTok thing is affecting my brain. Like, I feel stupider. I don't know how to explain that, but except to say the scrolling is so mindless. You know, you're just spending the time trying to search. You type something in, it rarely gives you exactly what you're looking for. It forces you to look at other things, shop at other things. And now I'm a person who stubbornly turns off my history, regardless of how much YouTube punishes me for doing it. Like, you don't get a feed anymore. You have to save everything to playlists. My playlists are utterly full. I cannot add one more thing. I have several, maybe a dozen, thousand videos saved. Probably close to 12,000 videos saved. It lets me upload my own videos, but as far as saving things now, it says it's saved, but then you go and look, it's not there. It won't save. The capacity is full. I'm not interested in creating more accounts to accommodate my library. So, this is how to save videos. Okay, this is what I've started doing, and it's kind of like a temporary thing, but it works really well. I hope it doesn't come to an end. I take a contact, a Google or a Samsung contact, whichever you want to use, and I make a name, like a tag for myself where the name goes. So like I might put a keyword as the first name and then tags for middle, last name, and then I put a fake number. I just use like my area code and just like one digit and the rest kind of like repetitious numbers, like the rest are all the same. So then I add the website, and this way, and I try to screenshot something so that I can remember, okay, when I'm looking for this contact by this particular word, I'm going to be able to recognize it by the picture too. So I screenshot something that will remind me, could be from the video itself or could be from something I want to use, any kind of image, and then make that the image for the contact. The reason why you need to put a phone number is so that you can use the widget, the contact widget. If you don't have a phone number, the widget will say it can't add it to the home screen. Or it'll say it does, but then it doesn't. Or there's like problems, different various problems that arise from not having a phone number in it. And I just use the same phone number for every single one of these kind of contacts. And you could even like put them in a group, like whatever kind of search it is or topic it is, you can create your groups for those sorts of things. But it's so much easier because all you have to do is go into contact and click the little search and type in a first few letters of whatever you're searching, and it'll come up fast. I'm finding this is way faster than digging through playlists on YouTube. So this is what I do with all sorts of things, whether it's from the internet or even a note to myself, like I need to remember something. I just use contacts as a search storage, and the contact apps are really good about it. Like, you can put millions of contacts in there. They don't fill up, and they remember, and they transfer from device to device. So this is one of my workarounds, and I'm super happy with it. I don't know, how long something like that will last, but how long they'll not it'll how long it'll be before they learn to dumb that down too. But that's my strategy for now, and by then maybe something else. Otherwise, I'm going old school, because I'm old school. I'll just start writing this stuff down by hand. I know a book it's got like pages like a Bible, thin pages like a Bible, but they're all blank, and I can just it's got, I think, I forgot, like 1,000 pages or something like that. So I mean, I can make a really nice address book out of something like that. Anyway, or I'll find something digital, but I really like the contacts, because when you move, your contacts move. You go to another device, your contacts are there. You get a new device, your contacts move over. Well, so you probably won't lose everything, but it may take a long time to shift or transfer all those contacts. So I think you definitely might need cloud. I haven't figured out the details, but it is working like a dream so far. So yeah, even I don't know how to explain it, but I mean, it's just, I gotta do something, because when I'm scrolling, I could just feel my mood, my mental, everything just changes. I feel discouraged. I feel aimless. I feel like I am wasting time severely, and it's really affecting myself, the way I view myself, how I feel every day, how I fall asleep, and how I wake up, what my moods are, what my feelings are, what my ambitions are. I just don't, the way they have it set up, I think algorithms affect your moods in the first place. But you know what it is with people that are not typical? Like, if you ever eaten something or taken a supplement that is supposed to do a certain thing, but because you are atypical, neurodivergent, it doesn't work for you that way. It actually can do like just the opposite. Like, some people will take caffeine, it'll make them sleepy. Or, something for nausea actually makes them nauseated. So, I'm just noticing it. It's too much for me. The way it's changed has become too much for me, and I can't do it anymore. So one of the other things that I might do to prevent some relapse back onto the YouTube app for myself is, I'm not going to do parental controls, because I'm the kind of person, when I need to look something up, I need to look it up. But what I will do is just probably shut down a lot of my uploaded videos, except for a couple that have really been appreciated and are still helping people. This way I don't have the inclination, and I'm going to really make my internet apps a lot more available, keeping them on my home screen for fast clicking, so that I'm not having that tendency to, it's like muscle memory for me. I've been using YouTube so long that it's muscle memory. I have it set up in a routine that when I click the auto ad skipper, It also opens up another auto ad skipper to be very sure, and when I click that one, it opens up YouTube like in seconds, literally like 3 seconds. So, um, yeah, I'm just gonna. You know what? The world has changed so much. Like, what's a little more change gonna bother me if the results are better? If I feel better every day and feel better about myself, I'm not as stationary. Because you know what? I'm gonna get my answers faster. And here's another tip. What I did. Okay, so I was really using reading mode, accessibility reading mode, because um, I felt like I could get the information. But the reading mode screen, I liked it because it was dark with with the white letters, and for certain reasons, I don't keep dark mode on my internet. Um, Mainly for screenshotting for article or piece of information I really want to copy and print. I don't want to print black. So anyway, I was using reading mode, and the screen dropped down. So I was following along on the internet, and it wasn't saying a word of what was there. I was looking everywhere, and it wasn't. There would be a few words that were similar, and I realized this thing is summarizing everything. And I took a look at the article that I wanted, and it was long. And I was thinking, this reading mode is short, and this is long. It's summarized. So I was like, no. When I'm looking at PMC or Wikipedia or something, like I'm not playing around when I'm doing my research. So, um, I don't use blogs. I use papers. I use documentaries, and they gotta have good sources. So, that cuts down on a lot of research too. It cuts down on playing. If I want to know something and AI is showing me their overview and I just want to glance, it's barely worth it, because so many times it said that something wasn't so, and then I scroll down and start reading articles that are, research based, and everything AI said wasn't so. And it was like, gosh, I'm glad I didn't go with that. So, and I can't turn it fully off. But yeah, so I use an app called Say It, and it's got like a pink icon with a little, like a parrot. And that thing reads really, really well. There's a little bit older one. Some devices, the new devices, can't use it, but I'm still able on my tablet, even though, and on my phone. My phone is newer, but the tablet, for some reason, apps either are or aren't allowed. I'm speaking about Android, but this other one is called Article Reader, and that thing will read to you for hours. It'll read a book. It'll read, like, I've gone to sleep and woken up in the morning and it's still playing. I love it. But this other one is easy, and I don't know. I haven't made the effort to go back to the other app that's actually got more power. I think because my previous phone was a Z Fold, didn't allow it, so I just stuck with Say It. So it's Say It and Article Reader. You will really like those two. I am going to, play around with the Article Reader again and like reestablish my confidence with it on my phone device. But Say It is just, it's so great. Like, it reads everything to you. It reads every word. I wish you could set it to read links, so when there's a link included, it would go branch off, go read that and come back, but that's asking a real lot. But anyway, yeah, I just uninstalled the reading mode today, Google's reading mode, because if it's AI, if it's Google reading mode, if it's anything, why do you use a reading mode to learn something that's going to dumb it down to I'm telling you, it was useless information because it was summarized. Some parts of it weren't even making sense. You see, I kept thinking this doesn't match, like the context isn't matching. What's going on? I'm glad I bumped it with my clumsy hands and knocked it down, and knocked the reading mode screen, and started reading along with the internet, and saw like this isn't reading me what I wanted to know. It's not telling me anything. So anyway, there's people whose minds are simple and just want, quick, fast, whatever. They're like, whatever. I'm not a whatever person. I'm particular, and this video is for people who are particular. So trolls don't need to be telling anything, because they're not intelligently particular. They're clever and intelligence are two different things. A bad person can be clever, an idiot can be clever, but a person who's intelligent can discern that. Anyway, that's enough. But yeah, and they usually don't like how I come back and put their plate back in their own lap. When they do it, they think they're smart. But anyway, I hope that this helps, and if you have returned to see a video and you find it's not there, I'm really sorry. You can always communicate with me on a video, any video that I do have uploaded that's open. Feel free to put a message there, even if it's not related to that video, because I do check. And I will respond. And don't take offense if I don't keep your comment there, if it's not related to the video. If it gets squared away, we're talked and we've answered or whatever, that's fine. But at my discretion, I may not be able to just leave it there. Anyway, but I am open, and I do really respond, like, very seldom it takes me 2 days. Usually I respond within like 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes 2 hours. But understand, I'm aiming not to be on the app as much. So the only thing I'm going to see is a notification on my drop-down menu, and my notification drop down, and that's always on, so I will respond. But as far as, I guess that might take a little longer if I don't notice, but it shouldn't change too much. Anyway, don't be discouraged. Reach out and try if you need to, and if there's something you really, really miss and you really want it turned back on, go ahead. I really have no idea. I see views, but the videos I'm looking to keep on are the ones who are interactive with me, like my timer video, ones that leave me message, feedback, things like that. Actual messages, comments, because just watching a video and leaving a like, I do that too, but it's not going to make, in my case, it's not going to make it worth it to me to keep a video on when I'm trying to do a workaround for my sanity, for my mental health, about, I'm not getting along with the change. I know it's hard for autistic people with change, and I'm pretty adaptive for an autistic person. I usually figure out workarounds, but I feel like I've figured out all the workarounds I can do with YouTube now, and this is where I'm coming down. This is the like last workaround I can think of off the top of my head, and I think I've done several. Like, it's been stages, lots and lots, maybe a dozen stages of, you know, blocking the history so that I don't get profiled and only get served content according to what I was interested in 10 years ago. I've made so many workarounds. I have really worked with YouTube. I really, really have, because I've been with them so long. Not with Google but I mean, obviously, because Google has taken over YouTube a long time ago. But I was grandfathered in with them a long time ago. And I mean, before I even had a channel, I was there. And you know, that's not worth anything to them. They're the new YouTube is not having the kind of loyalty. Obviously, they're money or geared and money modeled, and I just don't know. That's not what I originally knew YouTube to be, and I am disillusioned with every passing year. And I mean, literally, this has been from, oh gosh, I think probably from the beginning of the 90s, late 80s, mid 80s. We didn't have a computer until I think it was 1987, and that's when I started like seeing stuff. But I really heard about YouTube intention in, like, I think it was the earliest 1990s, where it was being advertised, and then later it was Googleized. And it's just, I guess when you don't forget things, you always feel bad when you see it's been taken away. When you're using the same app that has taken away so many things that you enjoyed and liked, cannot realize with it anymore, like what it was supposed to be. The dream is not it was forfeited, it was pirated, it was whatever. It's gone. The dream is gone. I've been holding on to the dream for so long, and it's been gone for a very long time, ever since somebody got their mitts on it. So I'm letting go. I'm just gonna let go and probably go back to library. I know lots of libraries are shutting down, and I don't like that every time you use the library, you know, check out a book or something, you're on a viewable, you know, whatever book you checked out, it's available for, you know, authorities or whatever. I mean, they can make their conclusions. You're just looking up maybe chemistry, or you're just looking up history or something, and they can just twist things up any day. I don't trust this system at all. It's not like it used to be back in the day. There's lots of things to trust or not trust, but you got to be smart about what you do and don't. And I'm just thinking, like, I think I'll feel better being turned around more to practical things with my hands, with my hands and mind working together, rather than my thumbs. Just scroll. Well, this is a long-winded video, but go ahead and hang in there. You know, I'm not gone. I'm just changing. It's a, what do you call, like a trial basis? See how it feels, see how it works. Does it help? Does it frustrate me? I might be back. I'm keeping my options open, but I'll probably come back with results and tell you about it. Upload one of those kind of videos. So that's it. That's all that's on my mind. And I haven't been uploading because I just haven't been feeling motivated. Like, it's like a blur. That TikTok stuff to my brain just causes like not a brain fog, but a brain blur. And I notice when I'm not looking at YouTube, I start feeling like better, improved, and want to move on and motivate. But then I get the question, okay, the fastest answer usually came from YouTube. And now I'm finding the fastest answer actually because of all the TikTok stuffed in between everything, and the switching to having to click which way you want to view, and then being bumped off back to the beginning after every single video is exited. Like I'm just done. I'm so done. that fried it like a bad hair perm, like bad. So yeah, I'm much happier with my fast results on the internet when I click videos, and right away the YouTube videos that would have taken me literally hours hours added to hours to find are right there, right there, very, very specific. So anyway, that's it. I will maybe see you in another video, most likely, but I'm just, I have some loyal like viewers and subscribers, and I really hope that smart stuff helps you. I'm learning disabled. I have traumatic brain injury that compounds it, and health issues that compound it. And I'm a brainiac at birth, and I mean literally so little, reading encyclopedias on the floor, unbelievable. And I've always had to work shortcuts to be able to get my information, and retain it, because retaining is really, really difficult for me. So I hope that, don't think inside the box with any of the tips I've offered in this video about contacts or whatever. You can switch it up. You can make it better. You can do something more creative or more useful for yourself with those things. I mean, think out of the box, Don't think conformatively. Think expansively. And I'd love to hear if you do anything. I don't need comments. I'm not monetizing. I'm not looking for profits. I'm not looking for algorithms. There's plenty of ways to do algorithms. I haven't done them at all. I like the challenge of seeing what happens when I upload a video and what the people's reactions are to what, in a natural way, like without saying anything, without doing any tweaks to it. I'm kind of like testing out YouTube for myself without any cheating. So because I want to know. It's for me, for my information. So anyways, have a great day, and a great next year, and we will hopefully connect somehow in a comment if you have something you really want to say. So that's it. I will talk to you later. I'm here, even if you don't see me.